A tough conversation happening today in St. Paul. It seems every week we've been talking about another murder in the city.
Ellery is in St. Paul this morning to explain how you can get involved. Ellery, this is a much needed conversation that's going to happen there.
Yeah, absolutely, Chris. That meeting is happening tonight at 6:30 here at Central Baptist Church because St. Paul is in the middle of its deadliest year in over a decade. 28 homicides, the latest happening just yesterday. I'm going to show you video from after that incident yesterday. St. Paul police say a teen boy died after he was shot. No one has been arrested, but police are interviewing people who were in the home at the time to try and learn more. Also last night, an officer-involved shooting, this one at a gas station on East 7th Street. Now, all we know from the Bureau of Criminal Apprehension is that a U.S. Marshal was involved. No officers were injured, and the person who was shot survived. Now, it was really Mayor Melvin Carter who called for these 3 public meetings because he says we need to get out of this cycle of violence and we need to stay out of this cycle of violence. So he says tonight here at the church, he's going to take a step back. He's going to do less talking and more listening to the people to try to figure out all of their concerns.
I expect people to come forward and people to come and be a part of the conversation. This is an emotional conversation for us in St. Paul, as it well should be, because when we have neighborhood crime issues, when we have violence in our communities, when we have loss of life, it's traumatic for us, and we are in shock and we're in grieving.
Tonight's meeting again is at Central Baptist Church starting at 6:30. The next 2 meetings are next week at Rice Recreation and Arlington Hills. And we've got all this info on our website and on our KARE 11 app. Now, all of this violence, of course, is taking a toll on these families, these neighborhoods, also the St. Paul Police Department. So next half hour, guys, I'm going to break down the scope of that impact on the department.
Now here's a look at today's other top stories in your morning rush. A Dodge Center man who admitted to being on his phone when he caused a deadly crash will not be going to prison. According to the criminal complaint, 24-year-old Tanner Kruckberg was using a banking app on his phone when he rear-ended Rachel Harbert in Claremont last September. Harbert and her young daughter both died. Kruckberg will serve 30 days in jail each year for 5 years to mark the anniversary of the crash. A story that will make you shake your head. 3 men are facing felony robbery charges after police say they hammered their way into a Burnsville jewelry store. They broke in using sledgehammers while several employees were there and got away with jewelry and diamonds. They also accidentally grabbed the GPS tracker that made it possible for police to find them. It may not have been much, but our first real blast of snow is turning out to be pretty costly. The State Patrol says there were 180 crashes across the state yesterday morning and 113 vehicles that either spun out or went off the road. Thankfully, none of the crashes were serious. Some exciting news for holidazzle lovers. We now know some of the new activities being offered this year in Loring Park. They include glass-blowing demonstrations on Fridays, story time sessions with Santa, and an expanded kids zone. Holidazzle starts November 29th and runs through December 22nd. And that's your Thursday Morning Rush.
Time for the Digital Dive, a closer look at a story that's sparking a conversation online. US Bank Stadium. It's great for watching our Vikings, but it's proven deadly for hundreds of birds. A 2-year study found that on average, more than 100 birds die each year because they crash into the stadium. Anyone who's been to a Vikings home game probably admired the reflective glass panes that cover a large portion of the building. But unfortunately, that mirror-like glass, it can be fatal for migratory birds who mistake the stadium for the sky. A USA Today article written ahead of the Super Bowl back in 2018 said it would have cost about $1 million extra to build a stadium with bird-safe glass, but that didn't happen. So now the president of the Audubon chapter in Minneapolis tells the USA Today author that it would cost about $10 million to make those changes. US Bank Stadium is owned by the Minnesota Sports Facilities Authority, which means your tax dollars could be used to make this all better. So here's what our Sunrisers are saying about this issue this morning. Jennifer asked, how many bird deaths are there from flying into residential windows? She goes on to say, on average, 2 a year, the stadium number seems proportionally low. I'd rather see $10 million go towards affordable health care, school lunches, or even fixing potholes. Sarah said they knew this would happen when they built it, yet they wouldn't pay to invest in technology to prevent it. Greed for the win. And Douglas said birds die every day all over by flying into windows. That's life. Douglas the realist. All right, we want to hear from you, though. Let us know by using the hashtag Sunrisers. And as Sven was mentioning earlier, 100 doesn't really seem like a lot in a year.
Doesn't sound like a lot, but it's just a sample over a couple seasons, and it's the bigger picture. So the studies, if you're really interested, it's worth reading because it compares it and says that our buildings in the Twin Cities are deadlier than Chicago's buildings, for example, in some other cities. And 1.5 billion North American birds are killed in these collisions annually. So it's about the proportions.
Right.
And they looked at 21 buildings downtown, and 4 of them, including the stadium, were the culprit, 74%.
Is it also because the river runs through our city? It's like a migratory path?
Yeah,
or?
the Mississippi River is like a freeway for migratory birds. So, and it broke down the species that were affected most. And
Yeah, I know walking around like Saturday, Sunday mornings, you do see a lot of dead birds on the ground. And I often wonder why, and then I look and there's skyway and whatnot. So
yeah, so and one of the
it's a
big
hazard.
things kind of obvious if there's a lot of vegetation around, it's that reflection of the vegetation that confuses them. And so yeah.
Well, what's the one thing we need to know about the weather today?
Bundle up. It is cold out there this morning. Teens, for the first time this season, I know you've been waiting for it. Might as well get it out of the way early. Single digits coming our way even next week. So it does get even colder. Think of this as a practice round.
And a bad crash jamming things up 694 westbound. This is up near Highway 65, a semi blocking the center lane. And it's really causing quite the slowdown for folks in the North Metro this morning. I'll have some drive times here in just a few minutes.
New this morning, a warning about a snack time favorite probably sitting in your pantry right now. It's coming from parents on social media trying to spread the word about the dangers of popcorn. Hunter Sines explains.
Meet little Nash, a trooper to say the least. His story going viral on Facebook after his mother's warning was shared some 160,000 times. According to the post, Nash's parents let him have popcorn, and it ended up putting the 2-year-old in the hospital. Nash rushed into emergency surgery, the surgeon finding 6 pieces of popcorn in the child's left lung. Nash even developed pneumonia, the mother posting the story saying she didn't know popcorn isn't supposed to be given to anyone under 5.
What you don't understand until it happens is shock.
We've heard of other common snacks that aren't meant for toddlers either, like grapes. This father's little boy saved by paramedics in his front yard after sneaking a grape.
Put it in his mouth and immediately just went into distress.
Doctors urging parents to think twice about giving everyday snacks to toddlers.
Grapes, hot dogs, baby carrots, if they get buttoned off at the right size, that's the perfect size for a small child's airway. It fits perfectly, and that is a choking hazard.
Now Nash is doing okay, his story reaching thousands in hopes of saving others.
Yeah, and according to Nationwide Children's Hospital, doctors urge you not to give popcorn to a child 4 years or younger. Also on the list are marshmallows, nuts, and raisins.
That makes sense. You got to be aware of what the toddler is eating. So there's a few more things to add to the list.
A new retail holiday happening today. How it's putting cash back in your pocket while checking off your holiday shopping list.
Deer hunting season starts Saturday. We're sharing some safety tips to make sure everyone gets home safe.
Plus, a new video on a murder mystery now 3 years unsolved. A deer hunter shot and killed in Morrison County. His family's emotional plea for answers.